but also as we look forward to developing a new frontier in the economic re-engineering of Nigeria. We in culture and tourism see a synergy with oil and gas because we believe that oil and gas will develop a new economy as the hydrocarbon assets of Nigeria begin to wind down. May I thank the Honorable Minister for Information and the staff of his ministry for the exceptional work that is being done in order to afford ministers and ministries, especially some ministries whose voices are not usually heard, the opportunity of this platform. I welcome all of you from ICT, from the Ministry of Information, the Ministry of Petroleum Resources, and especially from the Federal Ministry of Culture, Tourism and National Orientation. The Federal Ministry of Tourism, Culture and National Orientation was carved out of the Federal Ministry of Information and Culture, as well as the Federal Ministry of Commerce and Tourism in June of 1999. The additional responsibility of superintending the nation's ethical reorientation was added to our portfolio in 2004. And the vision of the ministry is to reposition Nigeria as a preferred tourism destination and cultural capital of sub-Saharan Africa, offering diverse world-class tourism products geared towards contributing at least 10% of the gross domestic product. And now we are driven through a transformation policy and in placing legislative, regulatory, environmental emphasis on global competitiveness. Our mission is to engage stakeholders to reinvent and reposition tourism for the emergence of an integrated, vibrant, globally competitive, skilled, professional private sector-driven industry through strategic international cooperation, investment promotion, and a strong regulatory cooperative intergovernmental environment that generates employment and alleviates poverty for sustainable national advantage. I want to commend you for the very patriotic responsibility of showing your flags very proudly. Your Excellencies, our departments of course, culture, tourism, national orientation, finance, and human resources, planning, research, and documentation. And under this ministry, we have 10 parastatals: the National Orientation Agency, the National Gallery of Art, the National Theatre, the National Troupe of Nigeria, the Nigerian Tourism Development Corporation, the Center for Black and African Arts and Civilization, the National Institute for Hospitality and Tourism, the National Institute of Cultural Orientation, National Commission for Museum and Monuments, as well as the National Council for Arts and Culture. And to promote tourism, our core mandate is to ensure that culture and tourism become a foreign exchange earner for Nigeria. And you will agree with me that culture and tourism is the only sector where foreign exchange is spent and nothing is taken away. So if you spend foreign exchange to ride the cable car on the Obudu Mountain, you're not likely to go back with anything other than the good feeling. And so you see that if we translate this into various destinations across Nigeria, we'll be conserving a lot of foreign exchange. But of course, if you pay for 1 barrel of crude oil, you are entitled to lift it away legitimately. Your Excellencies, our most critical activities in the last 1 year has been the Cultural Industries Project. What are the Cultural Industries Projects? The objective of this project is to promote development and preservation of Nigeria's rich cultural heritage, with emphasis on the creation of wealth and jobs, especially in rural areas. At present, the Ministry has built a total of 12 cultural industries in 6 states, in the 6 geopolitical zones of Nigeria, namely Sokoto, Taraba, Enugu, Edo, Benue, Ondo, and the Federal Capital Territory. These centers provide infrastructure to enable cultural activities with pride in rural areas and serve as a one-stop shop for cultural goods and services. And I'm sure that perhaps to put it a bit more elaborately, the cultural industries are incubators that provide opportunities for rural people to develop products. Some of these products can be art and craft, some can be fashion items, some of them can be consumable goods, but originated from such rural communities. And so it provides opportunity